Shanghai, the Pearl of the Orient. Here, the past meets the present, and now the future. Join Travelogue in Shanghai and stroll with us along the historic Bund. Feel the pulse of a sophisticated city that never sleeps. And come with us to the Shanghai Expo. For where to go and what to do in this iconic city where East meets West, watch Travelogue's 5-part series from Shanghai.
Shanghai has a reputation. She's known as a playground for the rich. She's wealthy and also not afraid to flaunt it. Now, with the best bars, clubs, restaurants, and hotels, I'll tell you what, you'll be able to just savor the best of East and West flavors right here in international Shanghai. But the first thing that greets you is this impressive Pudong International Airport. How do I get to the city?
The maglev.
What is the maglev?
Fast train.
You can get a single trip that's valid for 1 day or round trip that's valid for 7 days. But if you've got your air ticket, keep it handy with you because you get a discount. This is crazy. I just feel like I'm flying. This is the magnetic levitation, which is called the maglev. And it's incredible. You can feel the engine just kind of pumping up. And it just feels like we're in a plane and heading off for a takeoff. Can you see that we're kind of tilted on the side? Yeah, how do you feel about the train ride? Is it, you know?
It was a very good experience to
Yeah?
go in this very fast train because we come from Germany and it's interesting that we have to go to China to go into the fast train.
It's amazing. Do you know that this is
Really
German technology?
Yes, I know.
Do you have it in Germany?
We don't have it in Germany and we are very sad about not having it.
Seeing is believing, as they say, and Pudong's futuristic, clean architectural lines underscore Shanghai's importance as a business capital. It's hard to fathom that Pudong was right up until the 1980s rural farmland. But then, in 1990, the development began when Pudong became a new open economic development zone. The name Pudong, east of Pu, was derived from its location on the east side of the Huangpu River.
Hi, ni hao.
Welcome to Pudong Xiangri-la.
Thank you. I've made a reservation under the name Greta Georges.
Okay, this you please address go to our front desk.
All right.
Miss Georges? Okay, this is it's very the Bang view room for you, and you can see the very famous the Huangpu River in Shanghai.
Very iconic.
Yes, it's very nice in the beginning. And this is we offer the telescope for you, and you can through it and look at the beautiful Bang view.
Oh, that's very, very nifty. I can spy on my neighbors.
Yes. And this is your room number, and the key I keep on the door open later.
All right.
Okay, so please enjoy your stay.
Cheers. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Pudong's hotels offer their guests a whole host of guilty pleasures. In the economic zone's 552 square kilometers, the finest international accommodation has flourished.
But it looks like it's the start of a brand new foggy day, and I'm really excited to meet Steven. Now, he knows all about the city, and he's going to show me around the Pudong. So, can't wait. Hey,
Welcome to Shanghai.
Yeah.
So, Greta, what do you think of Shanghai?
I really like it. The city is just, you know, quite amazing. The tall buildings and skyscrapers, really, really sleek.
Yeah, speaking of skyscrapers, two of our tallest are right here.
Wow.
Yeah, the Jinmao Tower and the Shanghai World Financial Trade Center.
Fantastic. Are we going to go?
We are going to go, and I want to show you the pub first. Because even though it's in the middle of Pudong, you feel like you're out in the countryside.
You know what? This feels like the breathing space of the city. I just
It's really nice.
The air is really crisp here. I expected it
it
to be
is.
kind of polluted.
Yeah, no, it's cleaner here, and here you can see kids playing with fish in the pond. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really nice. It's
Cool.
really...
Pudong is home to the three giant musketeers, the Shanghai World Financial Center, the Jinmao Tower, and the Oriental Pearl TV Tower. Completed in 1998, the Jinmao Tower held the coveted title of tallest building in the region until 2007. Floors 53 to 87 are occupied by the Shanghai Grand Hyatt Hotel. Here, the Pièce de Résistance is found on the 56th floor. It's the famous barrel-vaulted atrium, with its ceiling reaching all the way up to the 87th floor. That's 115 meters above where you're standing. The segmented structure draws its inspiration from bamboo joints. The overall shape is like a pen, the perfect companion for the adjacent open book structure. And if you want a bird's eye view of prosperity, head for the Skywalk on the 88th floor.
Okay, so if the Jinmao Tower is a metaphor for a pen, and the Huangpu River the metaphor for ink, then Greta, check this out. This is where you can write something. These people have written their wishes and hung them on the prayer tree.
That's very clever of you, Steve. I remember you said that this tower is modeled after a pagoda, and you can find this near a temple as well. It makes
Exactly.
sense.
And it's not the only place you can write something. Look over here. I want to show you this. What do these look like? Of course,
Postcards.
postcards. But here, you can write it, stamp it, mail it, all in one go.
Oh, that's really cool, because usually when you buy postcards, it just sits in your bag for like
Forever.
months.
Yeah.
Hi. How much is this?
And just 35 yuan.
35
For
years.
20 postcards, that's not bad.
Yeah, and which is a new collection?
This one.
Okay, 4.5 stamps. This is for international.
Next stop, the Shanghai World Financial Center.
The 95th story. It's a long way up.
Are you ready to see this?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Wow, check it out. I can see right across, and the skyline is beautiful.
Yeah.
It would come on a really nice day.
Now come right here to the center.
Right.
Now look down.
Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me?
We are standing
Wow.
on glass.
That looks fantastic. Is this actually strong
It
enough?
is structurally sound. 3 people can jump
Three.
on 1 square.
3.
Yeah, and it's safe.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else wants to jump?
Come on.
Come and join us. With this bugger around, you know it's really, really safe. Awesome. Bye-bye. Good job.
The Shanghai World Financial Center stands proudly at 490 meters tall. It too has an observation deck, this one offering views from 3 levels, the highest at 474 meters. The key element in the building's design is the aperture at its peak. Work on the Shanghai World Financial Tower was originally scheduled to begin in 1997, but the Asian financial crisis put paid to that. It wasn't until 2003 that work really got underway. And if you want to boast that you really enjoyed the high life, you can just lounge around on the 92nd floor.
There's no way I'm going to let you experience Shanghai without stepping in one of the 2 of the highest bars in the world.
What does that mean? Do I have to look up?
What do you see?
There's like a boots and cabbage and hot water bottle and baby pacifiers, everyday objects.
Crazy, huh? Even though this is the Western bar, they've decorated it with modern Chinese art.
Oh, well, the music sounds great, but what about the drinks?
Oh, don't worry about that. They have over 700 labels of wine from all over the world. That's the most in Shanghai.
It's going to take me more than half an hour just to get through that menu. And what about the other bar?
Oh, it's awesome too. It's got a different style and over 50 different kinds of Chinese baijiu.
Pudong's nightlife is rather different from the club-friendly mix across the river in Puxi. Here, the international businessman can look forward to something a little more low-key and classy. After a hard day's work, there's only one way to unwind, and that's to kick back and enjoy some music. The taste for the subtle and understated is just right for the business traveler who needs the space to chat and network.
Wow, what a difference a day makes. Look at it. It's bright and sunny, so I've chosen to come on my own. Now, usually it gets really rainy during springtime in Shanghai, but as you can see, we're in luck. Now, this Oriental Pearl TV Tower is open from 8:30 a.m. in the morning till 9:30 p.m. at night, so you can get both day and night shots.
The History Museum at the Oriental Pearl TV Tower takes you through the development of Shanghai's transport, from its early days right up to today. It's well worth the 35 RMB to track the city's cultural progress through the exhibits. This is the place to visit for a complete introduction to Pudong's meteoric rise as an international metropolis. Here, you will learn that Pudong has attracted over US $25 billion in overseas investment. Known today as the growth engine for China's economy, Shanghai was the focus of Western interest some 100 years ago. At the History Museum, you'll find state-of-the-art audiovisual devices in English and other languages to help you navigate around the exhibits. Shanghai's stock market has also risen to the challenge of building a well-off society.
You know, at the end of the Qing dynasty, Shanghai's guild began to imitate the Western style of goods exchange, and the earliest association formed by Chinese merchants was in 1920s. It was called the Shanghai Stock and Goods Exchange. There's a lot of hustle and bustle going on right now, and this job is definitely not for the faint-hearted. Sorry? Yeah, give me a 5. 5.
The world's leading companies could not help but sit up and take notice of Pudong. As far as its developments was concerned, Pudong may have been a fledgling, but its potential as a foothold into China's massive consumer market was quite plain to see.
I'm standing 259 meters above ground right now, and the view is just spectacular. You can see right across the Jingmao Tower and Shanghai World's Financial Center. Now, the Oriental Pearl TV Tower was one of the first that was being built in the 90s, and it just epitomizes the height of success that Shanghai hopes to achieve. But if you look down, you might face your biggest nightmare. We've been up on top and now we're going under. Now the Shanghai Ocean Aquarium is literally 2 minutes away. So we're going to check out some exciting sea life.
The Shanghai Ocean Aquarium features a unique China zone and showcases a collection of endangered aquatic animals from the Yangtze River. At 155 meters, the aquarium's underwater viewing tunnel is one of the longest in the world. But this is just one of its many claims to fame. As part of a conservation initiative, the Shanghai Ocean Aquarium has launched a high-profile series of shark exhibits aimed at discouraging the public from consuming shark's fin. The campaign has won the support of no less than a celebrity, basketball great Yao Ming, formerly of the Shanghai Sharks, who has spoken out against the tradition. The aquarium believes that education is key, and it teaches children about the world's delicate and diverse marine life. The doors are open daily from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
It was shop, shop, shop till you drop, and that's exactly what I'm going to do right here in this mall. Now, there are shopping centers just like this all across Pudong, and there's only one message that's loud and clear. Bask in all of consumerism's glory and buy.
All in all, Pudong is a pretty cosmopolitan place, with international malls and brands dotted all over its landscape. Flashy storefronts are virtually a staple in this part of the city, highlighting its position as an elite shopping district. If food is important to the Chinese, then to the Shanghainese, it's something to celebrate. Even the most seasoned culinary explorer will find no lack of excitement in the sumptuous treats on offer right here in this mall. And after you've eaten your fill, there's only one place to go.
There's so much to see and do in Shanghai that you'd probably be out all day on your feet. And if you need a place to just rest your soul and calm your frazzled nerves, right here at Chi Spa.
The Chi Spa at the Shangri-La offers a unique treatment inspired by Asian healing techniques. It's tailored to your element, the 5 elements being fire, water, air, metal, and earth. You fill in a questionnaire and they can then determine what your treatment will entail. Here you have an example of the meticulous and attentive nature of the Shanghainese.
Well, they're preparing for me a special essential oil for my personality and element. It's metal, which is beauty and protection. I can't wait. Well, if you want to get away from the hectic pace of the city, this park is just for you. Now, it's hard to imagine that it's conveniently located right in the middle of Pudong. With this tranquil and peaceful setting, I'm going to just rest my weary soul.
Back in the 1990s, when the city's planners were deciding on ways of smartening the place up that took into consideration the needs of both busy professionals and families, they made sure that Pudong was given wide areas of lush green belt.
This place is really peaceful and serene. The air is really crisp too, and I just walked from Century Park. It's just a short stroll. So if you're adventurous, you should do that. Now I'm meeting Stephen, and he's recommended a really good tea house. It's called 九间堂.
Pudong's 九间堂 Tea House features a cutting-edge Zen design, which apparently soothes the senses and ignites the mind. In accordance with ancient Chinese philosophy and Song Dynasty tradition, here you can sip your tea while enjoying the art of contemplation. Far from being self-indulgent, such pleasures are considered a form of nourishment for the soul. This tea house aims to deliver the highest blend of self-introspection served up with cups of the finest teas.
What do you think of this place?
I really like it. I mean, being up on 2 great towers here in Shanghai was awesome, but being down on the ground, I think, is something I needed as well.
Oh, it's great, yeah, because there's a misconception in Shanghai that it's just a city of modernity and it's fast.
Yeah.
And sure, it is. But there's also places like this that have a great, deep connection with history. You can slow down, enjoy a cup of tea.
Wow. Age-old tradition, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, everyone knows Shanghai's old and new, modern, traditional, all of those things. And here, I like the tea. It is traditional tea served in a traditional way,
right?
But with some modern elements, like these desserts that they make by hand.
Okay, I love desserts, but is there any connection to why we're actually having something with our tea?
There's always a connection in Chinese culture, isn't there?
Right.
And the meaning behind this is that most teas aren't meant to be drunk alone. They're meant to be enjoyed with something to eat.
Okay, and
because they could be too hard on the stomach. And so sometimes guazi seeds are served, or little snacks, salty, sour, but here they serve sweet snacks.
Very nice. That's perfectly logical.
Stephen recommends that we jump on this night bus to catch Pudong in all its glory.
Perfect night like tonight. It's cool and warm. You can see the lights of Shanghai.
This open-top double-decker does a loop around Lujiazui Financial District. The route takes in Pudong's major places of interest. You can hop on the bus anywhere along its route from morning onwards, but the best time is at night, when the illuminated lights capture the brilliant backdrop of gleaming skyscrapers.
You saw from the top of the sky rises. But Shanghai's a huge city. It's so sprawling. So if you got to go from point A to point B, the fastest way is the metro. But if you've got some time to kill, sitting on a bus like this gives you the vantage point to see what's in between each stop.
You know what? You're right. This is so pretty, and I really like that I have a 316, degrees view of the place. But what about, when I just kind of get lost and I don't know where I am? What should I do?
Let me let you in on a little Shanghai secret. Check this out. This is the Shanghai City Guide. It's on my phone. I get information about entertainment, events, restaurants, hotels, shopping, consultation, and travel.
Not far from Lujiazui is the Shanghai Oriental Art Center, offering international and local contributions to the performing arts scene.
I think we're a little early for the performance, aren't we?
We are. Don't worry about that. I've got it covered.
You got it covered.
Yeah. Go this way.
All right.
Okay, so from the lobby, you never know that this little museum is up here.
Oh, it's incredible. This is a museum?
Yeah, it's one of Shanghai's best kept secrets.
What?
Hello, welcome to the Music Box Museum.
A music box museum?
Yes, let me show you around.
All right.
The Shanghai Gallery of Antique Musical Boxes and Mechanical Works invites you into a world of soothing and rhythmic tunes. The musical box culture dates back to the 14th century, and today it knows no boundaries.
And here we have a music box called Disc Music Box.
This is like a jukebox.
Yes, this is the first jukebox.
You're kidding me?
The first
No.
jukebox.
This is the first jukebox.
Cool.
So this is the grandfather of the technology.
Yes.
These look like saw blades, don't they?
Okay.
Like lumberjack
This
saw
look
blades.
like
It's got little bits of holes in it.
yes,
How did they figure this
a lot of little holes, and behind the disc, you can see a lot of hooks here. The little hooks touch the comb behind.
But I'm
and
not
then
going to touch
play
it
the
because it
music.
probably costs a lot of
Yes.
money as well. All right, so hands off.
Okay.
So this is,
This is the first CD player. If you want to listen it, you have to prepare a coin.
Wow, look at that.
The puppets at the Music Box Museum also put on a daily show. It's quite enchanting to have this unique opportunity to see these ancient handiworks moving with such grace. There's a mesmerizing quality to the musical boxes, which captures the imagination of children and adults alike.
This is a really unique museum and an experience. I'm really glad you recommended this.
Yeah, I really like it because it's art and science, technology coming together. It's also interactivity.
And
most art museums, you look at the paintings, and it's nice, but here you can interact with the antiques. It's cool. They're, 1796, the oldest music box here?
And, just because of that history, I think it revolutionized music industry as we know it. And most people don't even have a grasp of that knowledge until today, for me.
Yeah, and I think it's the best collection of music boxes in the world. And even though the ticket price is a little high, you can spend a couple hours here, and the guides will show you each of the boxes.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Pudong's Shanghai Oriental Art Center has welcomed some of the world's most prestigious acts in the fields of music, drama, and the performing arts. While Pudong is better known for its financial achievements, the art center is nurturing an appreciation of the fine arts by introducing world-class acts to the local people.
Cheers. A toast to a great choice, Steve. I mean, I feel like it could be anywhere in the world right now because it's so modern and international, but that is the iconic Huangpu River just running across it.
That's right. Here at this restaurant, you get a great view of the skyline, and I wanted to show you just how international Shanghai can be.
Yeah.
In the city, you can find any taste you want, from French, Italian, Indian, Japanese, and even in Shanghai people's homes, they know how to cook international food. They have for years. And you can hear them speaking English from old to young.
Yeah, but that's sort of Shanghainese people being very open to foreign culture.
Sure.
But what about foreigners who come into Shanghai? Do they make the effort as well?
Funny you should ask, because many foreigners in Shanghai speak the local language, Shanghai Hua.
Really? Prove it.
不太敢 means 没问题.
No problem.
Fatiga.
Yeah, fatiga.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Fatiga.
Another easy one is 小鸭农.
Xiaoyanong.
Yeah. 小鸭农.
What's that?
Thank you. 谢谢你.
Oh.
Tomato tartare, Parmesan ice cream,
Thank you.
balsamic vinegar. So, your langoustines,
Wow.
served with potato fondant,
Thank you.
seafood bisque.
It looks delicious.
Shanghai's stylish and fancy dining leaves most other cities in the dust. You can get an eyeful and a stomachful of something the Shanghainese take great pride in: presentation and taste.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I hope you had a good meal at Jadon 36 tonight.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's really perfect.
Thank you very much also to my team.
Yeah, I really like what you did with the Parmesan ice cream.
Yeah,
Very original.
Yeah.
Did you do a special take on this dessert as well?
Exactly. On this one, it's...
Pudong, the launch pad for Shanghai's economy, is a window on the east for foreign companies and businesses. The Made in Shanghai label is recognized across China as a quality guarantee. And you can most certainly trust the Shanghainese to wage the battle for success with their customary grace and style.
Pudong is a newly minted area in the 90s, and it's very modern, new, international. But if you have a thirst for old Shanghai, well, you can get across the Huangpu River and get on the ferry, and you can grab a cab or a bus, but this only takes 5 minutes, and it's a fraction of the time. And the best part about this, it only costs this much. 谢谢。